Hey everyone, LazyFire here. Welcome back to Night City and Cyberpunk 2077. I almost forgot what this game was called. So last time we helped out Militech. Kinda. Our contact has been corporate arrested, which is not good for her, but that's fine. There are a couple of ways that situation plays out. She just got the bad one. I don't think any of them are better or worse than the others. She doesn't normally play too much of a... Sorry. I'm trying to figure out who I've pissed off out here. She doesn't play too heavily into the rest of the game if you do get her through. We're here, we may as well breach protocol this thing. That's stupid. We've got weapons to deal with any enemies that might come our way. So one of the things I've mentioned in the stream version of this LP is that I do actually just like walking around Night City sometimes. It's a kind of fun little experience. There's some stuff you can interact with, there's things you can find. Can't open that, that sucks, but, you know, like this box. Not gonna get much out of that, that's some junk, but, you know, you can still find some stuff here and there. Yeah, nothing super spectacular out here. I've never tried to climb on razor wire. Oh, it hurts. Oh, I fell down. Okay. Well, now I know. Now I'm stuck. We're okay. Well, I've never done that, and I guess I won't make that mistake in the future. Alright, so we're gonna get back out of here. So yeah, this first mission is a pretty good introduction to how combat works and how a lot of these storylines are going to work in the future. So, you know, that was a pretty good way to introduce all the combat stuff. And we've seen combat before, obviously. Let's call the car. Fine. There's a part of me that's like, you know what? 650 meters? That's not that far. The problem is that the game doesn't really go by, like, how the crow flies, so to speak. Or... sorry, it does actually go by that. It doesn't account for the fact that you have to, like, run over here and jump on that, and blah, blah, blah. Car? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh. I'll get some points for running. Get a little bit of stamina boost.
So, hey people, max my gear. Now, I know you follow the news and the scream sheets, so by now I know you've heard about the assassination of those ESA officials during their big conference in Zurich, right? Yeah, the news says it's high rider extremist, lunar separatists pushing back on ESA expansion on the moon. But of course, that's not really what's going on here. Never is. Now, I've got friends in, let's say, high places. And they told me the truth of the matter. See, a few weeks ago, a Militech espionage team infiltrated an Arasaka base in the Mare Nubium. That's the Sea of Clouds. They were there because of unusual seismic activity at the base. It's an indicator that Arasaka's moving around a lot of regolith construction. For you dirt boys and dirt girls in the audience, let me clarify. Regolith's just a fancy name for moon rocks. So what do they find, you ask? Only a partially completed, totally unauthorized mass driver. That's a big rock thrower. It's really good for getting cargo materials back down to Earth from the moon. And also, as we learned in the last war, it's a great way to drop rocks on cities. So you might not know this, but new mass drivers are strictly regulated by international treaty, and they're prohibited under ESA lunar use contracts. The ESA has the ultimate high ground advantage in any Earth conflict with their own Tycho and Copernicus mass drivers. And they really don't want anyone else having that same advantage. especially Arasaka. So, my friends in the know tell me that Militech seems to have fed that information about Arasaka's secret mass driver to the ESA committee in advance of Arasaka's upcoming lunar contract renegotiations. And to keep their contracts, Arasaka has taken the drastic action to eliminate anyone in the ESA who might have seen this data on their mass driver. But hey, this was sloppy by Arasaka's standards. In fact, so sloppy, I'd be really surprised if this had come from the top. I'm guessing some middle manager somewhere was just trying to cover their ass.
Okay, so sorry about that entire wait there. Oof. I felt like that was worth looking or listening to. We will not be fucking with Trauma Team. However, there is a Night City police bounty up here. Let's breach protocol this motherfucker. I hate you, video game. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Yeah, what'd you have on you? Shotgun ammo? That's good. Oh, hi. I don't think they saw me. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, something you won't see me do a lot of is this corner shooting. At the end of the day, I don't find it that useful. Oof. Don't like you. This is not going well. Get samurai'd. Okay. Well, that's better now. Alright. So the question is, should I stick with... Yeah, I get a cold blood point or two. Should I stick with the pistol or not? I think we're gonna stick with the pistol. Fuck me. Let's take a look at the... Alright, so hold on. Just 2 seconds. So with these things, you have to go pick up like these little conversations, and that will finish up your session through the Night City Police Department stuff. So if you look at these things, these are usually just conversations between two characters. There's not a ton here in terms of storyline or anything like that. And, you know, he'll rip out the locator in you. And it doesn't, like, bring you to anything. It doesn't bring you to, like, a bigger storyline or anything like that. It's just these one-off things where, like, oh, the NCPD knows that they know that this is a crime, and they're just too lazy to go do anything about it. So, that's where we are here. We need to go and eliminate some stuff. We're carrying too much. So, I tend to, instead of selling things, I tend to deconstruct stuff. At this point in the game, it's not really a bad idea. Just because most of this stuff, you can see it sells for like 42 bucks. We'll be making more money off of just regular work pretty soon. Where's my weight value? Okay, good. I'm below weight. That's all I cared about. Did get a bunch of new stuff, so we gotta play some fashion mods. That is pretty nice. Oh, that's a great jacket. I don't care. what is this? That's a little bit better. Oh yeah. That's perfect. Love it. The art style on the smiley face and the hood matches the pig. Taking it. What do we have for clothing mods? So, I'm not going to use a clothing mod this early in the game. You can't remove them from most items, so it's not really worth your time. 6, 6, 10. I mean, that looks cool, but that looks great. But we're gonna take that. Yeah, it's got the armor mod on it, so perfect. In terms of pants, should have one that's up at 11. 11.7. Not doing much change there. My god, those are ugly pants. That looks like a pair of shorts that somebody bolted some legs onto. Not a great look. Oh, the Maelstrom jacket, huh? It goes on underneath. Whatever. We're fine. Everything's okay. We gotta stop by the house and drop some stuff off at some point. Yeah. And get rid of our pointy-ass boots. Now we look great. Look at that. Still don't have a new hat to really wear, huh? Just have some mods. I mean, that is such a good set of mods. I'm not really too worried. And we do have some level up points to go through. So, let's get body up. We have 2 perk points. We need to throw a little bit more into cold blood. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's coming with us. And that's coming with us. We are on our way to being very dangerous up close, which is all I really wanted in life. Alright, what else do we have? Nothing? Let's not get too close to Trauma Team with a weapon out. Is there anything cool here? Nope, just some people having a bad time. And a Ripper Doc down there. Alright. Oh, hey. What we got? Sure. I will take a health item. That's fine by me. I'm not going to complain about that. I mean, the game throws a ton of those bounce backs and so on at you throughout the game that you shouldn't feel too bad about taking, or you shouldn't worry too much about having enough. It's just remembering to use them between fights, like I don't do. And there's no cooldown or anything like that. You can mainline like 8 of them in a row if you want to. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we do not want to get into a fight with Trauma Team, so very glad that we didn't have to. Alright, I'm ignoring that I'm going to keep saying NYPD, but the NCPD items. Oh, whoop. So some of these, especially in this area, actually, let's go talk about this real quick, because we are about to go into a long non-combat scenario that I think is going to be... it's going to be a few minutes. It's going to be the rest of this episode, let's be honest. What do we got down here? Alright. Let's get this out of the way. Good, easy. I can actually do this one. Like, until we have a couple more items in the buffer, these are going to be difficult because the game will sometimes throw out codes that are just easily not really easily usable. And let's see how many friends he's got down here. That's about 5 of them. Well, our trusty shotgun is ready to go. Hey, what you guys up to? Oops. May have hit a cop. Ooh, I just got shocked. You don't want to get shocked. You can see how bad that was. But this gun having a pretty good power level. And we're done. And everyone's happy. Alright. Not bad if you can do it. Jacket that I'm not gonna wear. Let's see. Yep. And we're just gonna pilfer the bodies, because why not? Ooh, is that better? That is much better. I do like the Pulsar as an SMG. The thing is that they are uncontrollable as far as weapons go. Alright. Grab some item components. Let's see what else we got down here. Ooh, is that an electric katana? It is. No, it's not. Let's take it and see. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, it's coming home with us. Let's see what else. I'm not gonna grab every gun that I come across. Although, that could be helpful. Now, the reason I say that is because there's two kind of layers of... Oh. See, there we go. A little bit of a conversation. There's kind of two ways you can take people down non-lethally, and that's one of the requirements for the Cyber Psycho missions. The first is obviously the, like punching them to death or something like that, or until they get knocked out. But using a, we're not gonna take that tech revolver, but using a, either mod or a blunt weapon will also do it. And so you can get mods you can put on, like, katanas and stuff that will only knock people out. But honestly, throwing down with a modded weapon is one thing, and the katana or a baseball bat, generally pretty fucking brutal on these guys. Alright, let's get into Vizzy's bar. We've been here before.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
Because I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go. Have fun, doll.
Yeah, without the corpo introduction, it takes a little bit more effort to get in, but...
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's talk a bit about the mocks. I'm not gonna obviously read this to you. I will let you pause the video as necessary, or I will just take some time to do this. But it's good to know who the mocks are and why they factor into some of this part of the story. Basically, it's a union or guild for sex workers. So, you know, something that probably needs to exist in real life. Like I said, I'll let you pause and read some of this stuff. Some of these can be very long. And I've already spent 20 minutes in this episode, and I haven't even gotten to what the meat of this episode is going to be. Okay. So yeah, the tiger claws are heavily involved, and can't get in there. So I guess we've only got one option. Just come out onto the dance floor. Hi.
No surprise there.
And we've got our directions. We're gonna go and talk to the bartender, get our introduction to the people we need to talk to.
Hey,
Get you something.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's Bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last.
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
All right, let's get right to the meat of this. There's nothing else we can do.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Why not say hello sooner?
I wanted to get a good look at you first.
Why we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Okay. I'm going to use these various reactions based on skill levels and experience whenever I can. So you're going to see a lot of that going forward.
Really?
Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Okay.
Maybe electrosticks, zappies, power.
Hold on. Evelyn, I swear to God, if I can't get this thing, I'm going to feel bad. There we go. This is about Arasaka. And it's setting up some of the stuff that we're going to see. We've already talked about how they have that huge carrier in the city at the moment. Yorinobu's in Night City currently. His sister Hanako is his impediment to taking the keys of the kingdom, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing crazy, but there's going to be plenty more on it, so no worries. Hi.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
Let's say I'm
I'm good at
best.
what I do. Got a solid crew at my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Yeah, so we're gonna use this, but just know anything in gold is gonna move the conversation forward.
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear, for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's worse than fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen.
I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki in Tokyo's still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan's staff. The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. All the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka. Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo, probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads, from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs on the corp.
Could be another power-hungry corpo dick, like so many others.
Ever tried to imagine what life might be like for an emperor's son? You have everything, yet you are no one. Nothing. At least as long as you remain in Saburo Arasaka's shadow. I sympathize. It's a vulnerability I understand well.
And one you plan to exploit fully. One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
No, not at all. Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Okay. Well, if I edited things correctly, you won't hear any of that, but my dog's in the room and decided to bark a bunch during that entire thing. Yeah, I know we're not finished, but I'm robbing... Hawk baby. I need you to not... Even the growlies are a little this dog. Trillion years old. Still thinks she's some sort of defender of the house. She's just not. Anyways. Yes, we are robbing them blind. Why do you ask? Listen, there's no actual, like, downside to stealing from everybody you come across. So when you're in these areas, they don't really care if you're taking stuff unless you're not supposed to be there at all. So it's worth your time to just go through and like figure out, hey, can I steal anything? And it's like we've hit our limit. There we go, one other thing.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
I'm obsessed with what's going on with these dogs here. Let's talk. Oh, we did not get close enough to the prompt.
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her.
I didn't know you couldn't get close enough to trigger that.
Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Yeah. Let's ask what's so raw.
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
So I'm debating on if I want to do the tutorial at all. It's long and it's a little boring. It's really just them telling you exactly what to do and how to do it, and it's all pretty self-explanatory when you get into it, so I'm thinking I might skip it. I mean, we're already almost 40 minutes into this video. If you have issues with flashing lights, this gave people some seizures, so just be aware.
Create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling. Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna skip this.
Won't take long.
Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, on you go. Down, everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now, or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
I don't know, let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage, observe, not fuck with anything?
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick temp ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
This is taking a long time to load.
Alright, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then, you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Okay, so let's talk quick a second. I kind of want to run through everything just as the subject sees it, and then we'll go back and do this the correct way.
We shall see soon enough. My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot.
Wow, champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from
The
reality.
taste boosted somehow?
Stuck in some
Nope,
fossilized
just the price.
vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real space
exists.
soon.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now. Noted.
Hung up. Go back to when they first start talking. Need to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, we're not worried about that.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus. On me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
Fuck, it's like I'm really
V, eye on the prize, focus.
Waruiko man. I miss this. You.
I know.
Okay, so we hit the end of the recording. And we get to go all the way back. So, here's the fun feature of brain dances. You can see up in the upper left there are all these little tracks. I've got this section here, the yellow section, gold section, whatever you want to call it, that is telling me, hey, you can see something. There's something you can scan. So, you hit tab, and I can see Evelyn's here. We'll play it from this angle. And here we go. We got, hold on. Let's see if it's going to let me scan him. I mean, this is Adam Smasher, as you may know. But what it gives you is an opportunity to scan a bunch of items in the environment.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
And so this is where we're going to get a lot of play.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
I do like that from this angle you can kind of see Evelyn is very concerned about what she is seeing. And you can see there's a signal range on this, so you have to stay within range of Evelyn here.
Are you?
For a moment there, it looked like that was another scannable, but I guess it's just the same alarm.
I said no.
They'll have my head for this.
And what's this? Knowing where all the cameras are is actually pretty helpful. So we'll take our time, make sure we find everything. But you can see if I get here, there is another option for me. So I can switch over to different layers. And here we go.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
We shall perish for a good cause.
But
Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
the program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we won't now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Alright, so as we get more of these items in, we're going to unlock other layers that we can go through. So if we back up just a little bit, till Evelyn's closer to us, there's more stuff for us to go and inspect. So, okay, where would the documents be? Can't do that. Alright, well, let's fast forward a little bit.
Lies the vision of a world that no longer exists. A world that may never.
And so you can obviously just go with the guardrails here of, okay, here's I've got something. What have I got? Where is it?
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the Flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
All right.
Any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
And we can just forward over to the next segment. Ooh, what's this over here?
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
And we just got another last thing. There it is. See if we can't get an angle on it.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, Chip's gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Alright, so our last layer is this thermal layer. Predator vision, as it were. And so, let's see, is there anything within visual range? No, not really. So let's back this up a bit. And follow Evelyn. No, that's nothing. What's this over here? Nothing. Didn't want to do that. Go back to edit mode. I was going for Q and I hit tab. Alright. Looks like we're getting something here. Actually, it looks like...
Pretty fun last time.
Bedroom, nightstand.
You have a blip over here. Let's see what that is. Ah, event.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Yeah, we could always just go right back to the start and find it, but I am going to take you on a non-guided tour of how to find this shit. A couple of things.
Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Let's see. No, come on. I'm just gonna let this go back until it tells me I can finally see things.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
Alright, keep going. Yeah, I always try to go back there. This is what we're looking for.
Right, grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm, you got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Alright, so let's close out.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Relax. I got it all under control.
If you fuck up and they come knocking on my door.
Judy, relax. That's not gonna happen.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Okay, that was a pretty long one. It was inevitable. We're gonna have a pretty long episode here.
1 sec.
So next time we'll talk to Evelyn and get moving, and we should start the mission. I'll see everyone then. Thanks for watching. Bye.